Because it fills them up a little bit. You know, and it just...
Can you brace this?
Clip without a quip.
Game over.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Boaz Frankel, and welcome to the weekly Clips and Quips web show. Now, I think this is going to be a pretty good episode, although, as LeVar Burton used to say, you don't have to take my word for it. First up, The Fountain, which is this new film by director Darren Aronofsky, who also did Pi and Requiem for a Dream. Now, the movie is really interesting, but the story of how the movie got made is also very interesting because 2002, Darren Aronofsky is ready to make this film starring Brad Pitt and Cate Blanchett. Suddenly, a few weeks before they start filming, Brad Pitt leaves the movie. He goes away for still unexplained really reasons. It's still a little unclear. So the movie totally falls apart. They built sets, then they had to wreck them all. Fast forward a few years, Darren Aronofsky meets up with Hugh Jackman, and the ball starts rolling again, and the movie gets made in the end. So here it is coming out, The Fountain, which stars Hugh Jackman and Rachel Weisz, who is now Darren Aronofsky's fiance. Anyways, I got a chance to talk to Hugh Jackman about the whole experience. Take a look. How did you first get your hands on the script?
He came to see me in New York in The Boy from Oz, and he came backstage, and I knew about The Fountain. And when he came back, I met with him, talked with him. He seemed to like the show, and I said, "Oh, Darren, what are my chances of reading the script of The Fountain?" And he goes, "No, I don't think so."
Really?
I think I've crossed the line I shouldn't have crossed. And then he rang me the next day and said, "Do you really want to read it, or were you just saying that?" I said, "I really want to read it." And when I did, I just told him, I don't want to be presumptuous, you're going to cast me, but if you can wait till the show's over in September, I'll do anything, go anywhere to do this movie.
Wow.
And I think it's so original and different, and Darren is a visionary, and it's a film like nothing else.
Absolutely. And because the film sort of had some baggage, it had been through a few things, were there any hesitations?
No. But there's no hesitations for me in terms of a history of a film. If I like the film and they've got the money to make it and the director's someone I like, I'm in. I mean, I presume when I get a film script and they say, "You're perfect for this role," I presume Brad Pitt turned it down, So,
right.
I mean, and it's probably true. So, look, I'm a realist. At the same time, if I feel like I'm the guy to play the role, then I don't worry about anything else.
Right. And it seems like an interesting situation where the woman you're acting against also, it's a little something going on with the director. Yeah,
there's some strange situations. Rachel Weisz was not engaged, they're engaged now, and have a baby, but when we were dating, when we were shooting, they were dating very seriously, and there's a sort of sex scene in there, and it's very bizarre because if you imagine you and I being in the bath.
Now, I think Hugh Jackman just asked me to imagine the two of us in a bath together.
Because if you imagine you and I being in the bath.
Yeah, it looks like that is what he said. Let's listen to that one more time.
If you imagine you and I being in the bath, well, right there, 5 feet away where Kenny is, that's where the director was.
Okay, I guess that's enough. Okay, now it's really enough. Let's go back to the interview. Let's just rewind a little bit so we can watch it one more time.
Because if you imagine you and I being in the bath, well, right there, 5 feet away where Kenny is, that's where the director was. And the scene really didn't call for us to go too far. It was like, we have to start. I fall into the bath, we start kissing, end of scene.
Right.
So I said, "Darren, what do you want?" And he said, "I just want to make it clear that you're about to make love." And then we cut. So, 60 seconds into kissing, we're still not cutting, and we're still going, and then she pulls off my shirt, and she's naked, and okay, we're still going, and then finally you hear this, "Take his pants off." This whispering. So I'm kissing, and then, "Take his pants off." I start laughing. I said, "Darren, this is just too kinky, man. I can't be going here."
Wait, is that the director talking, or is there something else in there?
That was the director. So that was the woman I'm making out with, boyfriend, 5 feet away. Not since college that I've been in that situation. I'm joking.
That's great. Wow. And a lot of this, I'm sure, was probably done in post-production, a lot of the visuals. So what was it like the first time you actually saw the film?
Well, funnily enough, more of it was done live and real than you would think. All the stuff in space, which looks so beautiful, is actually shot on a micro camera. What's it called? A micro camera. So it's all shot in like a petri dish.
Wow.
You know, which is of course very fitting with the theme of this movie in terms of, you know, just a very small space representing the entire universe.
Right.
Yeah, the movie's very metaphysical and philosophical.
Man, well, I really enjoyed it, and
Thanks,
good luck.
Boaz.
I hope, a lot of people see it. Thank you.
Mate.
The Fountain is in theaters now. If you have any questions, comments, be sure to send them my way at boaz@clipsquips.com. If we read your comments here on the air, I'll send you something exciting. Who knows, maybe it'll be Hugh Jackman in a box. So write in. That is the end of this week's episode, but make sure to tune in next week where there will be something else exciting. See you then.